Welcome to The Explainer. So, today we're tackling a reality that hits kind of close to home for, well, pretty much all of us. Look, no matter how many alarms you set or how much cold brew you chug, your life's gonna feel completely out of control if your nights are a mess. We literally spend so much time obsessing over morning routines, right? But today, we're flipping the script to look at the actual foundation of a successful day.
Let's just be real for a second. You don't fail your day when you wake up. You fail it the night before. Think about that. Because the moment your discipline truly breaks, it's not when that annoying alarm starts blaring at 6 a.m. No, it happens hours earlier. It happens in the quiet of your bedroom when you make those little choices that completely sabotage your tomorrow before it even gets off the ground.
And those sabotaging choices usually look exactly like this: endless late night scrolling, an overactive mind that just refuses to shut off, and ultimately sleeping way too late. These aren't just minor bad habits, guys. They are the absolute root causes of a totally unstructured day. They're ruining your mornings before the sun even has a chance to come up. So we clearly need a system to hit the reset button on all of this. Here's the exact roadmap we'll use in this explainer to optimize your night. First, the night before. Then, the digital sunset. Followed by prepare for tomorrow, close unfinished work, the circadian rhythm, and finally, the power of consistency. Let's dive in. All right, part one, the night before. The core philosophy you really need to internalize here is that the domino effect of a highly productive day starts long before your head hits the pillow. Listen, if you want to wake up with absolute clarity and laser focus, you've got to stop frantically trying to fix your morning. Honestly, scratch that. You need to step back and start engineering a better night. Better nights equal better days. It's a direct, undeniable equation. Moving right along to part two, the digital sunset. Okay, this number right here, 60. It is absolutely vital. You need to pick a fixed sleep time and put your phone away exactly 60 minutes prior. That means a full, uninterrupted hour of zero screens. No scrolling through social media, no real quick YouTube videos, and absolutely no telling yourself, oh, just 5 more minutes. That 60-minute window is a hard, non-negotiable boundary to protect your brain. Because if you don't respect that boundary, you inevitably end up asking yourself this deeply frustrating question: why am I so sleepy, but I just can't fall asleep? Come on, we've all been there, right? It's that awful moment where your physical body is just exhausted, literally begging for rest, but your mind is revving at a million miles an hour, completely out of sync with how tired you actually feel. Well, the biological truth behind that frustration is that your brain isn't just stubbornly refusing to sleep. It's heavily, heavily overstimulated. The bright light from that late-night phone use is actively fighting against your body's natural sleep signals. Your screens are quite literally tricking your brain into thinking the sun is still up. The specific mechanism at play here is melatonin, the crucial hormone that actually helps you sleep. Late-night screen use actively suppresses its release, and when this hormone gets delayed, your mind stays totally restless. It absolutely tanks your overall sleep quality, guaranteeing that even if you spend a full 8 hours in bed, you're still going to wake up feeling completely wiped out. Now, if you're thinking, I just can't stop scrolling at night, please stop beating yourself up. You do not lack discipline. Seriously, you don't. What you lack is a clear boundary. The solution isn't to rely on sheer brute force willpower while staring blankly at your phone. The real fix is to replace the phone entirely with something calming, like dimming the lights or reading a few pages of a real physical book. You've got to give your mind the actual runway it needs to slow down. Which brings us to part three, prepare for tomorrow. The magic number here is 3. Before your head hits that pillow, I want you to take just a few minutes, literally that's all it takes, to write down exactly 3 priorities for tomorrow. Not 10, not some massive, anxiety-inducing to-do list of everything under the sun. Just the top 3 tasks that will actually push your life forward. You've got to be ruthlessly clear about what truly matters here. And here's why that works so beautifully. Clarity creates calm, and calm leads to better sleep. By writing those 3 specific things down, you stop yourself from wasting precious mental energy just lying there in the dark, desperately trying to remember what you need to do the next day. When it's all captured on paper, your mind already knows what needs its attention. Your brain can finally relax because, well, there's simply nothing left for it to hold on to. Next up, part 4, close unfinished work. To close all those lingering open loops in your brain, just follow this incredibly simple 3-step procedure. Step 1, quickly review your day. Notice the things you actively avoided. Step 2, knock out anything fast. If a small task takes, say, 2 minutes, just do it right then and get it out of your head. And step 3, for the bigger things, explicitly schedule exactly when you'll tackle them tomorrow. Don't leave it vague. When your mind has a clear, written plan, it stops nagging you at 2 a.m.
All right, part 5, the circadian rhythm.
Look, your entire body is governed by this internal clock known as the circadian rhythm. It dictates basically everything: your sleep, your daily energy levels, and your physical recovery. Because your body operates on this highly sensitive clock, going to bed at totally random times just based on how you feel on any given night, it leaves your entire system completely confused. You are actively working against your own biology. But the fix is remarkably simple. Set a fixed sleep time and follow it every single day, no exceptions. By sleeping at the exact same time daily, your body actually learns the pattern. It automatically begins preparing for rest before you even get into bed. This boosts your recovery, stops you from throwing off your cycle by sleeping too early or too late, and basically ensures you wake up feeling genuinely fresh.
Finally, part 6, the power of consistency.
Okay, this right here is where the rubber meets the road. Doing these habits for just 1 or 2 days, that won't change a single thing. You can't try the digital sunset on a Tuesday and magically expect your whole life to be fixed by Wednesday. You have to consistently commit to this framework for a few weeks. Only then will you actually start transforming your life, unlocking that better sleep, a deeply calmer mind, and total daily control.
I want to leave you with this incredible chain reaction that just beautifully summarizes everything we've covered in this explainer today. Nights decide mornings, and mornings decide discipline. It all flows downstream, guys. If you want a disciplined, highly effective life, you have to stop trying to bandage your day while continuously destroying your nights. The real foundation, it starts the second the sun goes down. So now that you've seen the science and you have the framework, the only question left for you is this. Are you ready to set those boundaries, close the screens, and commit to night 1 right now, tonight? The choice for a better tomorrow literally starts in just a few hours. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.